Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, the Talking About Dates PDF Conversation Cheat Sheet. Learn how to talk about your plans on specific dates in the target language. Plus, must-know vocabulary for months, days of the month, and more. Download this cheat sheet for free. Second, the Ultimate Guide to Beginner Language ebook. Want a free way to boost your vocabulary? With this new PDF ebook, you'll master over 500 beginner words and phrases, more than enough to start speaking the language with confidence. Third, how do you say winter in your target language? Don't know? Access this 1-minute lesson to learn all winter-related words and phrases. If you want to learn these words fast, use the free audio slideshow tool inside the lesson. Fourth, do you know how to express holiday greetings in your target language? Access this 1-minute lesson to learn phrases like Happy Holidays and Have a Happy New Year. Fifth, can you talk about holiday accommodations in your target language? Learn how to say hotel, guest house, inn, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. And sixth, want an app that teaches you the language through conversations? Download Innovative Language Learning for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. You'll unlock bite-sized lessons that teach you practical conversations and get you speaking in minutes. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Greek. Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to the 800 Core Greek Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Greek. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at GreekPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally, master Greek. Okay, let's get started. First is μαλλακτικό, conditioner. Μαλλακτικό, μαλλακτικό, conditioner. Ένα καλό μαλλακτικό θα ξεμπερδέψει τα μαλλιά σου. A good conditioner will untangle your hair. Ένα καλό μαλλακτικό θα ξεμπερδέψει τα μαλλιά σου. Αποσμητικό. Deodorant. Αποσμητικό. Αποσμητικό. Deodorant. Βάλε αποσμητικό μετά το ντουζ. Put on deodorant after showering. Βάλε αποσμητικό μετά το ντουζ. Υγρό σαπούνι. Liquid soap. Υγρό σαπούνι. Υγρό σαπούνι. Liquid soap. Έχετε υγρό σαπούνι? Do you have liquid soap? Έχετε υγρό σαπούνι? Πάπια. Duck. Πάπια. Πάπια. Duck. Μην ταΐζετε τις πάπιες. Don't feed the ducks. Μην ταΐζετε τις πάπιες. Κοράκι. Crow. Κοράκι. Κοράκι. Crow. Μαύρο κοράκι. Black crow. Μαύρο κοράκι. Κατσαρίδα. Cockroach. Κατσαρίδα. Κατσαρίδα. Cockroach. Η κατσαρίδα έχει 6 πόδια. A cockroach has 6 legs. Η κατσαρίδα έχει 6 πόδια. Κουνούπι. Mosquito. Κουνούπι. Κουνούπι. Mosquito. Με τσίμπησε ένα κουνούπι. I got bitten by a mosquito. Με τσίμπησε ένα κουνούπι. Οικοδόμος. Construction worker. Οικοδόμος. Οικοδόμος. Construction worker. Ο οικοδόμος ετοιμάζει το τσιμέντο. The construction worker is preparing the concrete mix. Ο οικοδόμος ετοιμάζει το τσιμέντο. Νοικοκυρά. Homemaker. Νοικοκυρά. Νοικοκυρά. Homemaker. Η νοικοκυρά έβαλε σκούπα στο χαλί. The homemaker vacuumed the carpet. Η νοικοκυρά έβαλε σκούπα στο χαλί. Πάγος. Ice. Πάγος. Πάγος. Ice. Στο παράθυρο έχει σχηματιστεί πάγος. Ice has formed on the window. Στο παράθυρο έχει σχηματιστεί πάγος. Ιστορία. History. Ιστορία. Ιστορία. History. Ο γιος του είναι ειδικευμένος στη σύγχρονη ιστορία. His son is specialized in modern history. Ο γιος του είναι ειδικευμένος στη σύγχρονη ιστορία. Γεωγραφία. Geography. Γεωγραφία. Γεωγραφία. Geography. Το να μάθεις γεωγραφία είναι απαραίτητο. Learning geography is necessary. Το να μάθεις γεωγραφία είναι απαραίτητο. Κατάστημα. Store. Κατάστημα. Κατάστημα. Store. Τι ώρα κλείνει το κατάστημα? What time does the store close? Τι ώρα κλείνει το κατάστημα? Αγορά. Market. Αγορά. Αγορά. Market. Υπάρχουν πολλά είδη φρούτων στην αγορά. There are many kinds of fruit in the market. Υπάρχουν πολλά είδη φρούτων στην αγορά. Τιμή. Price. Τιμή. Τιμή. Price. Συμπεριλαμβάνεται στην τιμή. Included in the price. Συμπεριλαμβάνεται στην τιμή. Κουπόνι. Coupon. Κουπόνι. Κουπόνι. Coupon. μου χάρισε ένα κουπόνι για μια δωρεάν θεραπεία σε σπα. He gave me a coupon for a free spa treatment. Μου χάρισε ένα κουπόνι για μια δωρεάν θεραπεία σε σπα. Διάδρομος. Aisle. Διάδρομος. Διάδρομος. Aisle. Προτιμώ μια θέση σε διάδρομο. I prefer an aisle seat. Προτιμώ μια θέση σε διάδρομο. Τσάντα. Bag. Τσάντα. Τσάντα. Bag. Τι έχεις μέσα στην τσάντα σου? What do you have in your bag? Τι έχεις μέσα στην τσάντα σου? Φωτογραφία. Photograph. Φωτογραφία. Φωτογραφία. Photograph. Βρήκα μια παλιά φωτογραφία της γιαγιάς. I found an old photograph of my grandmother. Βρήκα μια παλιά φωτογραφία της γιαγιάς. Αναψυκτικό. Soda. Αναψυκτικό. Αναψυκτικό. Soda. Ένα αναψυκτικό περιέχει πολύ ζάχαρη. A soda drink contains a lot of sugar. Ένα αναψυκτικό περιέχει πολύ ζάχαρη. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at GreekPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Addio! In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Greek. Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to the 800 Core Greek Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Greek. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in the series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at GreekPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Greek. Okay, let's get started. First is ένατος. Ninth. Ένατος. Ένατος. Ninth. Το ασανσέρ έχει κολλήσει στον ένατο όροφο. The elevator is stuck on the 9th floor. Το ασανσέρ έχει κολλήσει στον ένατο όροφο. Δέκατος. 10th. Δέκατος. Δέκατος. 10th. Συνεχίζεται η απεργία για 10η μέρα. The strike continues for the 10th day. Συνεχίζεται η απεργία για 10η μέρα. 8ος. 8th. 8ος. 8ος. 8th. Στα 8 μου γενέθλια μου χαρίσανε ένα ποδήλατο. I was given a bicycle for my 8th birthday. Στα 8 μου γενέθλια μου χαρίσανε ένα ποδήλατο. Ξηραφάκι. Shaving razor. Ξηραφάκι. Ξηραφάκι. Shaving razor. Ξηραφάκι μίας χρήσης. Disposable shaving razor. Ξηραφάκι μίας χρήσης. Πετσέτα προσώπου. Washcloth. Πετσέτα προσώπου. Πετσέτα προσώπου. Washcloth. Πλένει το πρόσωπό της με μια πετσέτα προσώπου. She washes her face with a washcloth. Πλένει το πρόσωπό της με μια πετσέτα προσώπου. Πετσέτα. Towel. Πετσέτα. Πετσέτα. Towel. Η πετσέτα ήταν ροζ. The towel was pink. Η πετσέτα ήταν ροζ. Κουτάλι. Spoon. Κουτάλι. Κουτάλι. Spoon. Βάζω 2 κουταλιές ζάχαρη στον καφέ μου. I put 2 spoons of sugar in my coffee. Βάζω 2 κουταλιές ζάχαρη στον καφέ μου. Πιρούνι. Fork. Πιρούνι. Πιρούνι. Fork. Το πιρούνι είναι στο βρώμικο πιάτο. The fork is on the dirty plate. Το πιρούνι είναι στο βρώμικο πιάτο. Μαχαίρι. Knife. Μαχαίρι. Μαχαίρι. Knife. Κόβει σαν μαχαίρι. It cuts like a knife. Κόβει σαν μαχαίρι. Πιάτο. Plate. Πιάτο. Πιάτο. Plate. Έσπασα ένα πιάτο. I broke a plate. Έσπασα ένα πιάτο. Μέλισσα. Bee. Μέλισσα. Μέλισσα. Bee. Οι μέλισσες φτιάχνουν το μέλι. Bees make honey. Οι μέλισσες φτιάχνουν το μέλι. Μυρμήγκι. Ant. Μυρμήγκι. Μυρμήγκι. Ant. Ο επιστήμονας ψάχνει για μυρμήγκια. The scientist is searching for ants. Ο επιστήμονας ψάχνει για μυρμήγκια. Φίδι. Snake. Φίδι. φίδι. Snake. Δηλητηριώδες φίδι. Poisonous snake. Δηλητηριώδες φίδι. Γάλα. Milk. Γάλα. Γάλα. Milk. Πίνω γάλα κάθε μέρα. I drink milk every day. Πίνω γάλα κάθε μέρα. Σχεδιαστής. Designer. Σχεδιαστής. Σχεδιαστής. Designer. Υπάρχουν πολλά είδη σχεδιαστών. There are many kinds of designers. Υπάρχουν πολλά είδη σχεδιαστών. Καλλιτέχνης. Artist. Καλλιτέχνης. Καλλιτέχνης. Artist. Ο καλλιτέχνης ζωγραφίζει. The artist is painting. Ο καλλιτέχνης ζωγραφίζει. Στρατιώτης. Soldier. Στρατιώτης. Στρατιώτης. Soldier. Ο στρατιώτης παραδόθηκε. The soldier surrendered. Ο στρατιώτης παραδόθηκε. Επιχειρηματίας. Entrepreneur. Επιχειρηματίας. Επιχειρηματίας. Entrepreneur. Οι επιχειρηματίες αντιμετωπίζουν πολλές προκλήσεις. Entrepreneurs face a lot of challenges. Οι επιχειρηματίες αντιμετωπίζουν πολλές προκλήσεις. Διήγημα. Short story. Διήγημα. Διήγημα. Short story. Διαβάζω μόνο διηγήματα. I only read short stories. Διαβάζω μόνο διηγήματα. Φάκελος. Folder. Φάκελος. Φάκελος. Folder. Έβαλα τα έγγραφα σε έναν φάκελο. I put the documents in a folder. Έβαλα τα έγγραφα σε έναν φάκελο. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at GreekPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Addio! In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Greek. Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to the 800 Core Greek Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Greek. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in the series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at GreekPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Greek. Okay, let's get started. First is τηγάνι, frying pan. Τηγάνι, τηγάνι, frying pan. Τα κρεμμύδια τσιγαρίζονται στο τηγάνι. The onions are being sautéed in the frying pan. Τα κρεμμύδια τσιγαρίζονται στο τηγάνι. Επιφάνεια κοπής. Cutting board. Επιφάνεια κοπής. Επιφάνεια κοπής. Cutting board. Ξύλινη επιφάνεια κοπής. Wooden cutting board. Ξύλινη επιφάνεια κοπής. Νηπτήρας. Sink. Νηπτήρας. Νηπτήρας. Sink. Ο νηπτήρας είναι σχεδόν γεμάτος. The sink is almost full. Ο νηπτήρας είναι σχεδόν γεμάτος. Bowl. 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 Το bowl είναι άδειο. The bowl is empty. Το bowl είναι άδειο. Έξοδος. Exit. Έξοδος. Έξοδος. Exit. Πού είναι η έξοδος? Where is the exit? Πού είναι η έξοδος? Χάρτης. Map. Χάρτης. Χάρτης. Map. Παγκόσμιος χάρτης. World map. Παγκόσμιος χάρτης. Βαλίτσα. Suitcase. Βαλίτσα. Βαλίτσα. Suitcase. Φτιάχνω τη βαλίτσα μου. I'm packing my suitcase. Φτιάχνω τη βαλίτσα μου. Τουρίστας. Tourist. Τουρίστας. Τουρίστας. Tourist. Υπάρχουν πολλοί τουρίστες φέτος. There are many tourists this year. Υπάρχουν πολλοί τουρίστες φέτος. Πολιτική. Politics. Πολιτική. Πολιτική. Politics. Πάντα τσακώνονται για την πολιτική. They always fight about politics. Πάντα τσακώνονται για την πολιτική. Βιολογία. Biology. Βιολογία. Βιολογία. Biology. Η κόρη μου σπουδάζει βιολογία. My daughter studies biology. Η κόρη μου σπουδάζει βιολογία. Χημεία. Chemistry. Χημεία. Χημεία. Chemistry. Έχω μεταπτυχιακό στη χημεία. I have a master's degree in chemistry. Έχω μεταπτυχιακό στη χημεία. Φυσική. Physics. Φυσική. Φυσική. Physics. Ξέρω τα βασικά της φυσικής. I know the basics of physics. Ξέρω τα βασικά της φυσικής. Οικονομικές επιστήμες. Economics. Οικονομικές επιστήμες. Οικονομικές επιστήμες. Economics. Τμήμα Οικονομικών Επιστημών. Faculty of Economics. Τμήμα Οικονομικών Επιστημών. Βάζω. Put. Βάζω. Βάζω. Put. Βάζω τα παπούτσια μου. I'm putting on my shoes. Βάζω τα παπούτσια μου. Θυμάμαι. Remember. Θυμάμαι. Θυμάμαι. Remember. Δεν θυμάμαι τίποτα. I don't remember anything. Δεν θυμάμαι τίποτα. Κρατάω. Hold. Κρατάω. Κρατάω. Hold. Κράτα μου το χέρι. Hold my hand. Κράτα μου το χέρι. Καρότσι. Shopping cart. Καρότσι. Καρότσι. Shopping cart. Στη λαϊκή παίρνω μαζί μου το καρότσι για τα ψώνια. I take a shopping cart with me to the street market. Στη λαϊκή παίρνω μαζί μου το καρότσι για τα ψώνια. Πλαστική σακούλα. Plastic bag. Πλαστική σακούλα. Πλαστική σακούλα. Plastic bag. Καταργήσαμε τις πλαστικές σακούλες. We abolished the plastic bags. Καταργήσαμε τις πλαστικές σακούλες. Κωμωδία. Comedy. Κωμωδία. Κωμωδία. Comedy. Παρακολουθούν μια κωμωδία. They are watching a comedy. Παρακολουθούν μια κωμωδία. Μυθιστόρημα. Novel. Μυθιστόρημα. Μυθιστόρημα. Novel. Θέλω να γράψω ένα μυθιστόρημα. I want to write a novel. Θέλω να γράψω ένα μυθιστόρημα. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at GreekPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Adio! In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Greek. Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to the 800 Core Greek Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Greek. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in the series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at GreekPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Greek. Okay, let's get started. First is cacao, cocoa, cacao, cacao, cocoa. Μια ζεστή κούπα κακάο είναι τέλεια μια κρύα χειμωνιάτικη νύχτα. A warm cup of cocoa is perfect on a cold winter night. Μια ζεστή κούπα κακάο είναι τέλεια μια κρύα χειμωνιάτικη νύχτα. Αναψυκτικό. Soft drink. Αναψυκτικό. Αναψυκτικό. Soft drink. Τα αναψυκτικά είναι ακριβά στο ξενοδοχείο. Soft drinks are expensive at the hotel. Τα αναψυκτικά είναι ακριβά στο ξενοδοχείο. Χυμός. Juice. Χυμός. Χυμός. Juice. Ο χυμός ρόδι είναι πολύ δροσιστικός. Pomegranate juice is very refreshing. Ο χυμός ρόδι είναι πολύ δροσιστικός. Βιβλιοθήκη. Bookshelf. Βιβλιοθήκη. Βιβλιοθήκη. Bookshelf. Είχε 40 βιβλία στη βιβλιοθήκη της. She had 40 books on her bookshelf. Είχε 40 βιβλία στη βιβλιοθήκη της. Κρεβάτι. Bed. Κρεβάτι. Κρεβάτι. Bed. Αγόρασα ένα καινούριο κρεβάτι. I bought a new bed. Αγόρασα ένα καινούριο κρεβάτι. Καθρέφτης. Mirror. Καθρέφτης. Καθρέφτης. Mirror. Ο καθρέφτης κρέμεται στον τοίχο. The mirror is hanging on the wall. Ο καθρέφτης κρέμεται στον τοίχο. Κωμό. Dresser. Κωμό. Κωμό. Dresser. Το ξύλινο κωμό είναι αντίκα. The wooden dresser is an antique. Το ξύλινο κωμό είναι αντίκα. Σκουπίζω. Sweep. Σκουπίζω. Σκουπίζω. Sweep. Υπάρχει τόση σκόνη. Σκούπισε το πάτωμα. It's so dusty. Sweep the floor. Υπάρχει τόση σκόνη. Σκούπισε το πάτωμα. Βάζω στη θέση. Put away. Βάζω στη θέση. Βάζω στη θέση. Put away. Βάλε τα παιχνίδια στη θέση τους. Put away your toys. Βάλε τα παιχνίδια στη θέση τους. Σφουγγαρίζω. Mop. Σφουγγαρίζω. Σφουγγαρίζω. Mop. Έχισα τον χυμό, οπότε θα σφουγγαρίσω το πάτωμα. I spilled the juice, so I'll mop the floor. Έχισα τον χυμό, οπότε θα σφουγγαρίσω το πάτωμα. Σερβιτόρα. Waitress. Σερβιτόρα. Σερβιτόρα. Waitress. Με εξυπηρέτησε η σερβιτόρα με τα κοντά μαλλιά. I was served by the waitress with the short hair. Με εξυπηρέτησε η σερβιτόρα με τα κοντά μαλλιά. Fahrenheit. 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 Το νερό παγώνει στους 32 βαθμούς Fahrenheit. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Το νερό παγώνει στους 30 βαθμούς Fahrenheit. Θερμοκρασία. Temperature. Θερμοκρασία. Θερμοκρασία. Temperature. Το βράδυ η θερμοκρασία πέφτει στους βαθμούς υπό το 0. At night the temperature drops to below 0 degrees. Το βράδυ η θερμοκρασία πέφτει στους βαθμούς υπό το 0. Υγρός. Humid. Υγρός. Υγρός. Humid. Ο καιρός είναι υγρός το Νοέμβριο. The weather is humid in November. Ο καιρός είναι υγρός το Νοέμβριο. Ανεμώδης. Windy. Ανεμώδης. Ανεμώδης. Windy. Οι καιρικές συνθήκες στην ανοιχτή θάλασσα είναι πολύ ανεμώδεις. The weather conditions in the open sea are very windy. Οι καιρικές συνθήκες στην ανοιχτή θάλασσα είναι πολύ ανεμώδεις. Παιδική χαρά. Playground. Παιδική χαρά. Παιδική χαρά. Playground. Στην παιδική χαρά υπάρχει πάντα ουρά για τις κούνιες και την τσουλήθρα. At the playground, there is always a line for the swings and slide. Στην παιδική χαρά υπάρχει πάντα ουρά για τις κούνιες και την τσουλήθρα. Πισίνα. Πού? Πισίνα. Πισίνα. Πού? Κολυμπάμε στη δημόσια πισίνα κάθε μέρα το καλοκαίρι. We swim at the public pool every day in the summer. Κολυμπάμε στη δημόσια πισίνα κάθε μέρα το καλοκαίρι. Tennis. 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 Όλοι μου οι συνάδελφοι παίζουν τένις εκτός από μένα. All my coworkers play tennis except me. Όλοι μου οι συνάδελφοι παίζουν τένις εκτός από μένα. Basket. Basketball. Basket. Basket. Basketball. Οι περισσότεροι παίκτες του μπάσκετ είναι ψηλοί. Most basketball players are tall. Οι περισσότεροι παίκτες του μπάσκετ είναι ψηλοί. Λίτρο. Liter. Λίτρο. Λίτρο. Liter. Πόσα λίτρα γάλα αγόρασες? How many liters of milk did you buy? Πόσα λίτρα γάλα αγόρασες? Well done! In this lesson you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at GreekPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Adio! In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Greek. Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to the 800 Core Greek Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Greek. But there is a twist. With each new lesson in the series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at GreekPod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Greek. Okay, let's get started. First is ρύζι, rice, ρύζι, ρύζι, rice. Στα γεμιστά βάζουμε ρύζι Καρολίνα. We put glutinous rice in γεμιστά. Στα γεμιστά βάζουμε ρύζι Καρολίνα. Ψωμί. Bread. Ψωμί. Ψωμί. Bread. Τρως ψωμί με το φαγητό σου? Do you eat bread with your food? Τρως ψωμί με το φαγητό σου? Αυγό. Egg. Αυγό. Αυγό. Egg. Μου αρέσουν τα αυγά τηγανιτά. I like sunny side up eggs. Μου αρέσουν τα αυγά τηγανιτά. Noodles. 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 Όταν δεν προλαβαίνω να μαγειρέψω, τρώω στιγμιαία noodles. When I don't have time to cook, I eat instant noodles. Όταν δεν προλαβαίνω να μαγειρέψω, τρώω στιγμιαία noodles. Ξυπνητήρι. Alarm clock. Ξυπνητήρι. Ξυπνητήρι. Alarm clock. Το ξυπνητήρι της γιαγιάς μου είναι κουρδιστό. Grandma's alarm clock is a wind-up one. Το ξυπνητήρι της γιαγιάς μου είναι κουρδιστό. Πόρτα. Door. Πόρτα. Πόρτα. Door. Σε παρακαλώ κλείσε την πόρτα. Please close the door. Σε παρακαλώ κλείσε την πόρτα. Τηλεχειριστήριο. Remote control. Τηλεχειριστήριο. Τηλεχειριστήριο. Remote control. Μου δίνεις το τηλεχειριστήριο. Will you pass me the remote control? Μου δίνεις το τηλεχειριστήριο. Σκουπίζω. Wipe. Σκουπίζω. Σκουπίζω. Wipe. Μην ξεχάσεις να σκουπίσεις το πάτωμα. Don't forget to wipe the floor. Μην ξεχάσεις να σκουπίσεις το πάτωμα. Μενού. Menu. Μενού. Μενού. Menu. Μπορώ να δω το μενού παρακαλώ? Can I see the menu please? Μπορώ να δω το μενού παρακαλώ? Περιοδικό. Magazine. Περιοδικό. Περιοδικό. Magazine. Δεν διαβάζω πλέον περιοδικά. I don't read magazines anymore. Δεν διαβάζω πλέον περιοδικά. Audiobook. 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 Ακούω audiobooks καθώς πηγαίνω στη δουλειά. I listen to audiobooks during my commute to work. Ακούω audiobooks καθώς πηγαίνω στη δουλειά. Βιντεοπαιχνίδι. Video game. Βιντεοπαιχνίδι. Βιντεοπαιχνίδι. Video game. Θα αγοράσω ένα καινούριο βιντεοπαιχνίδι. I'm going to buy a new video game. Θα αγοράσω ένα καινούριο βιντεοπαιχνίδι. Φτηνός. Cheap. Φτηνός. Φτηνός. Cheap. Το ρολόι δεν είναι φτηνό. The wristwatch is not cheap. Το ρολόι δεν είναι φτηνό. Ακριβώς. Expensive. Ακριβώς. Ακριβώς. Expensive. Η Μύκονος είναι ένας ακριβώς προορισμός. Mykonos is an expensive destination. Η Μύκονος είναι ένας ακριβώς προορισμός. Καλός. Kind. Καλός. Καλός. Kind. Είναι ένας καλός άνθρωπος με μεγάλο χαμόγελο. She's a kind person with a big smile. Είναι ένας καλός άνθρωπος με μεγάλο χαμόγελο. Τρομακτικός. Scary. Τρομακτικός. Τρομακτικός. Scary. Οι σκοτεινοί δρόμοι είναι τρομακτικοί. Dark streets are scary. Οι σκοτεινοί δρόμοι είναι τρομακτικοί. Χαλαρωτικός. Relaxing. Χαλαρωτικός. Χαλαρωτικός. Relaxing. Οι Κυριακές είναι πολύ χαλαρωτικές. Sundays are very relaxing. Οι Κυριακές είναι πολύ χαλαρωτικές. Λίβρα. Pound. Λίβρα. Λίβρα. Pound. Μια λίβρα είναι περίπου 454 γραμμάρια. One pound is approximately 454 grams. Μία λίβρα είναι περίπου 454 γραμμάρια. Μίλι. Mile. Μίλι. Μίλι. Mile. Ένα μίλι είναι περίπου 1600 μέτρα. One mile is roughly 1,600 meters. Ένα μίλι είναι περίπου 1600 μέτρα. Πόδι. Foot. Πόδι. Πόδι. Foot. Πετάμε στα 38.000 πόδια. We are flying at 38,000 feet. Πετάμε στα 38.000 πόδια. Well done! In this lesson you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at GreekPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Adio!
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is input versus output and how to learn language faster. Are you getting results from your language learning? You may be spending time on apps, watching YouTube videos, maybe even reading through a textbook, getting all this input. But what about output? Do you know what you're getting out of it? Most learners don't. Stick around. Today you'll discover 1. The other meaning of input versus output, 2. How tracking your input and output helps you learn a language faster, and 3. How to apply this tactic. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Talking About the Week PDF Conversation Cheat Sheet. Learn how to talk about your plans for the week and how to say the days of the week in the target language. Download this cheat sheet for free. Second, the Daily Conversations Infographic ebook. You'll learn over 100 conversational phrases with this new PDF ebook. And third, How to Say Hello PDF Writing Workbook. With this printable PDF, you'll pick up some common greetings and be able to practice writing them out. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Now to today's topic. Input versus output and how to learn language faster. Part 1. Input versus output. So there are two ways to define input and output. First, from the language learning perspective, input is listening and reading, and output is speaking and writing. The second way to look at it is the effort you put in and the results you get. So input is the time and effort you put into learning the language, like listening to audio lessons for 5 hours a week, and 5 hours is your input, or practicing speaking phrases out loud for 10 minutes a day. And output is the return on the time you invested into the language. In other words, the results. The results could be something like mastering 30 phrases or being able to hold a 3-minute conversation as a result of your input. And that's the input and output we want to focus on today, the time put in and the results you get from the time put in. Part 2. How tracking your input and output helps you learn a language faster. If you take a look around, most learners do a ton of info with studying, right? They read textbooks, they watch videos on YouTube, they spend hours on apps, but they have no measurable results or return on their time invested. If someone told you that they've read 200 pages of a textbook, which is a lot of input, can they place a specific number on their results? Can they say, I learned 1,000 words, or I can handle 20 minutes of conversation as a result of reading 200 pages? Probably not. So most learners don't know because most learners don't measure their input or their output. However, if you knew that listening to 1 hour of audio lessons a week resulted in being able to hold a 3-minute conversation, now you know what results you're getting from your work. And this is where tracking your input and output becomes a powerful way to learn a language faster. Because you can measure your input and output, you can also now improve your results. If 1 hour of input helps you have a 3-minute conversation, you now know how to reach 6 minutes, 9 minutes, and so on. You know how to improve, just add an hour more. Look at it in another way. You can also try to get more output while maintaining your input, 1 hour. So trying to get 7 or 8 minutes of conversation from 1 hour of study time. Now, the numbers may not always be the same because of the law of diminishing returns. But what's important to understand is that if you're putting in effort, you should always aim to get some sort of result in return. Otherwise, you're not making progress. That's why this tactic is so powerful. It almost forces you to improve and get something out of your efforts by looking for ways to beat your current numbers. But if you never knew the numbers, then you wouldn't know what your baseline was and you wouldn't know how to improve. Now, how do you apply this to your language learning? Part 3. How to apply this tactic. It's not hard. Just measure your input or the time you study. We already ask you to set small, measurable monthly goals and outline your daily routines. This should give you an idea of how much time you put in already. Plus, our learning system tracks the time you study. Just visit My Report under the Account drop-down menu. There, you'll see the number of lessons completed, flashcards reviewed, and time studied. Next, measure your results, or your output. You have to start doing output, whether it's a journal, texting your teacher, writing comments on our lessons, having conversations. You have to have that output and measure it. So if your goal is to learn 1,000 words in 1 month, but you only learned 800, then you know that with your current input, 800 is a realistic number. 1 month results in 800 words mastered. And because you know this, you can now improve by doubling your input or changing to a more efficient study method, like learning with flashcards. Simply put, measure your time input and measure your output. And again, to measure the output, you have to do the output. You'll instantly see what results you're getting for the time spent. Thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about, are you putting enough hours into your language? If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Picture this. You're sitting with 2 native-speaking friends who are speaking in that language. Maybe you understand a word here and there, but the rest is way too fast for you. If only you could slow down and replay that conversation bit by bit. And if only you had a transcript and translations. Then you'd understand everything and learn the language faster. Well, the good news is you can do just that. Slow down and understand native speed conversations, even if you're a beginner, with our learning system. How? Stick around. Today, you'll discover 1. All about the line-by-line dialogue study tool. 2. How you can easily understand and master conversations as a beginner. And 3. How this tool gets you speaking easily and helps perfect your pronunciation. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So let's jump in. I'll guide you through our learning system so you get to see exactly what's inside and our members-only study tools. Okay, so let's take a look at what exactly the line-by-line dialogue tool is. So first, you can find the line-by-line dialogue tool in any of our lessons. In this case, I have Beginner Season 1, and the lesson title is How's It Going? And you can find the line-by-line dialogue tool here from the Dialogue tab. If you click this, it will take you directly to the line-by-line section. So I'm going to break down what you can do here in just a moment, but you can also find the line-by-line dialogue tool in any of the Absolute Beginner lessons. So we have this free Absolute Beginner course that's available for a limited time right now. There are more than 50 lessons that you can find inside this Absolute Beginner course. So you will also have access to the line-by-line dialogue tool if you take this course and get access to these lessons. So have a look at that too if you're interested in that. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do with the line-by-line dialogue tool. So first, you'll notice that there are a couple of icons to the left of each line. So each line here represents one line in the dialogue for that lesson. If you press the speaker icon here on the left, it says play, you will hear just that line. So you'll be able to listen to just that line. This is useful if there's like a line in the dialogue that you had trouble understanding or that wasn't super clear to you, or maybe you want to practice shadowing that line, whatever. You can choose just that one line to listen to. So each line also has, of course, the words. You'll have a transcript here of what was said in the line, and then depending on the language that you're studying, you will also have a translation here too. So it can be a translation in your language or in a language that you know, another language you already know. If that is available for the language you are studying, you will also find that here. So the second thing I want to talk about is this voice recorder function, this icon right here. If you click on this, you will be able to record your voice saying the line. So this is really helpful
if you want to work on your pronunciation, because by recording your voice, you get the opportunity to compare your pronunciation with the pronunciation of a native speaker. So this can really help you to make sure that you are pronouncing the words correctly and also using natural intonation. This is super helpful in longer lines like this one, for example. So if you want to make sure that your intonation sounds natural and sounds like a native, you can use this voice recorder feature to make sure that you're doing that correctly. And you can use this 4, 5, 6, 10 times if you want to. It's not just like a one-time thing. So use this, come back to this to make sure that you are getting enough practice with your speaking as well. So you can use this tool, just this tool, for listening practice, for speaking practice, and you can even write these things out if you want in a notebook to get some writing practice too. So there are a lot of different ways that you can use just this dialogue tool to get lots of kinds of practice. And if you want to break this down even further, if you want to break things down a little bit more to more like specific pieces, you can even scroll down to the vocabulary section where you can look at those specific words and specific phrases in depth and listen to them a little bit more slowly to practice too. So there are a lot of different ways that we can use this dialogue tool, just this dialogue tool, to make sure that we have lots of different ways to practice. And if you want to just listen to the entire conversation one more time, you feel pretty confident with the line-by-line practice, you can just come up here and push this play button and you will hear the entire dialogue one more time.
If you struggle with understanding conversations in your target language, you'll want this. The line-by-line dialogue breaks down conversations into individual lines, and you'll understand every word of the lesson dialogue. Find it inside all of our audio lessons. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.